brothers.
It's hot. It's hot. Jupiter's hot.
It is
Especially
hot.
when it falls on your
Mercury.
stuff.
So's Uranus. Have
Venus
you heard about
is,
that?
Venus is hotter than Uranus.
Wow.
Your penis? Penis? Did you say penis?
Penis is
Oh.
hotter than Uranus.
I thought we were talking about planets.
We're going back to the robot episode.
No.
Are we talking about the gun show?
I thought we were talking about planets. I don't know what we're talking about. What are you talking
Planets,
about?
the guns.
The guns?
The
Yeah.
guns. The gun show.
Oh,
So I understand you were at a gun show this last weekend.
I went to the San Marcos Gun Show. See, that's all you had to say.
I said it.
You know,
keep going. You went to the San Marcos Gun Show.
I was surprised.
Was it in San Marcos?
It was in San Marcos at the San Marcos Convention Center, which is right next to a hotel. I thought it was going to be rinky-dink because the previous weekend I went to the Seguin Gun Show, and it was in about 1,000 square foot room.
That's not very big.
Kind of.
Like it's somebody's den.
It was one of those cash-only gun shows that gives me the willies. There's only one reason why they went cash-only. So
No
They
traceability.
don't trust credit.
they're mad at the government.
They don't want the
That's
government.
the kind of people you wants to deal with. I thought.
And they had some okay guns. They had mostly hunting rifles in Seguin. At the San Marcos Gun Show, they was just full of Gucci AR-15,
Oh.
purple, and all these fancy
Liberal guns. Guns for liberals.
I didn't know Gucci made guns.
They definitely make 5.56.
Apparently they do.
So, and there was a few hunting rifles. They had a few. They had a Browning submachine gun,
Sub.
and then they had an original Browning, water cooled.
What constitutes
Wait,
submachine?
water cooled.
An original water cooled Browning.
It's got
All
a
right,
fucking
stop.
radiator in it.
My question first.
The
My question first. What constitutes submachine gun?
The size, I guess.
Sub.
I didn't
means
name
it's
it.
one step
Well,
below.
that's why I'm asking you to define it.
Submachine
Cyclic
gun. I would say if I was to answer it, it's one step below a machine gun. So
Yeah,
that
it
would
could
be
be
a
many
semi.
steps below submachine
That's
gun.
a semi.
Well,
Automatic.
a single bolt action is submachine gun.
No.
Okay. Well,
That's
then,
not how that works.
Then what is
Well,
it?
It was
See how that happened?
I know. Thank you for
instead of being a
indulging me.
crew served weapon, it's a single man pack weapon.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Single man
and
pack.
it's cycling
Single man pack.
and it fires from an open bolt.
That's like a single strap on.
Anyway, and then the guy had the current model, and had the redo of the BAR. It's called an H car made by Ohio Arms. It's a fully automatic 30-06. Big, heavy sumbitch.
Yeah, you got to define all the acronyms.
Heavy barrel assault rifle, heavy barrel.
BAR.
Yeah. Browning assault rifle.
Okay.
Via
Is that what that means?
circle-
Assault
yeah.
rifle? Like an AR-15 does not mean assault
No, it means
rifle 15.
Armalite. I don't know if it's assault rifle. BAR is the name of the Browning rifle. Browning automatic. Oh, maybe it's Browning automatic rifle.
Okay. Is it like a? Does it have like a
Circle
AR
World War
platform
II.
look?
No, BAR is a World War II rifle. Automatic.
Oh, okay.
Now
So,
they look like
More
hunting
like an
rifles.
M1. Like
Yeah, the Garand.
Yeah.
Or,
okay.
Do you remember in Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah.
God dang it! I can't think of the actor's name now.
Tom Hanks.
No,
Matt Damon.
the guy that carried the BAR. One of the Italian guys playing an Italian soldier, or
Okay.
a soldier of Italian background.
Vito.
Yeah, whatever.
Luigi.
Mario.
Banguli Mario. He's a fun ghoul.
Anyways,
So he carried a BAR. Well, the new one is the new evolution, or the latest evolution of it is called an H car.
Is it an evolution or an evolution?
it's evil.
Evolution.
Evolution. All right, but anyway. I have
So
to
they
ask
had
these
one of
questions.
those there. And that was pretty snazzy. Yeah, you too for $8,000 can own one.
Holy cow!
Hey, it's just money.
That's true.
Yeah. Can't take
What
it
else you
away.
going to do with it? Buy some hookers?
I don't know, a fully automatic 30-06, man, that would tear up a whole bunch of stuff.
Fully automatic 22 would too.
Nah,
Just take
not as fun.
I've seen it on the YouTube.
it. Just take 3 times.
They had a bunch
now.
of those. They had a bunch of lever action 22s, which I was surprised. But as far as like hunting caliber rifles or hunting style rifles, they had 5 hunting rifles, 2 in 45-70 and 3 in 30-30. And then the rest were some variant of an AR-15 or an AR-10.
As they should be.
Been there, done that, got a whole bunch. So
And they're doing that.
I'm into buying lever guns and adding Ranger precision parts to them, so making them tactical.
Lever guns.
Lever.
Lever.
No, leave her.
Lever alone.
Leave her guns.
Lever guns.
Lever action guns, 30-30s. So I didn't even see a 360 buck hammer.
So the one you did, the lever action. So tell me what. So the one that you did has a large scoop on the bottom
Yeah.
versus just the slot. So,
And it had like paracord on it.
correct. But I'm
Yeah,
more
that's
interested.
what
And
Rossi laminated R95.
so specifically, I want to talk about the shape of that lever action. Because
that's
when
a
the big one
cowboy
is, I
western
always think of the
style.
rifleman, because he had that big ass. I don't know who made that, but that was
it's really hard to find.
that's a distinguishing thing. And the one that you worked on, it's not as
It's got
large,
an
but
oversized
it's,
loop.
Exactly.
But it wasn't the huge Mongo loop that I've seen.
No,
on
it was
some.
just it was bigger and it's
Well,
It was a
Mongo.
mid.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't that.
with my situation, I prefer the narrower lever opening. The benefits of having a larger opening is you can use gloves or whatever, or spin it
okay.
around. I don't.
False appendages.
Sure.
Man, if I had a fake arm, I would actually have it like with a bearing and precision. It's like I could, spin that.
You'd be like
fucking
that
thing.
little robot from Heavy Metal, the little cartoon dude, the robot. When
Yes,
John Candy's talking.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that. That's the one that that's the robot that banged that chick, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. If you've never seen Heavy Metal, the movie,
The original one.
The original one,
Not the
yes.
2000.
Yeah, but the original one, it's actually a really good movie. It's a good movie, and the soundtrack
It's
was
junior high porn right there.
fucking awesome. I remember
Soundtrack
my
was
mom took me
amazing.
to that movie, and she walked out.
Oh, my Lord.
She was like, "Oh my god, this is so stupid."
Well, it was stupid, but...
Well, it was Heavy
Oh, it was
Metal
like an
magazine,
episode
but
of Heavy
anyways,
Metal Magazine.
Yes, I know.
yeah.
It
And
was
when that later became,
I loved
what
it.
was it? And we're digressing, but it's like later it became what was the MTV? It was called it was like liquid metal. That's what it was. So all of the heavy metal artists, that type thing, they had a show that was on MTV
All right, since we're there, name as many bands off that album as you possibly can.
Black Sabbath, Styx, Stevie Nicks, Steely Dan.
ELO.
I don't know who did Red Rider. Devo was on there.
Donald Fagen, Don Felder,
Donald Fagen. I was saying Steely Dan, but this Donald Fagen.
Blue
Yeah.
Oyster Cult,
Blue Oyster Cult. Yes.
Sammy Hagar. Sammy Hagar singing
Journey.
heavy metal. Journey.
Journey.
Open Arms. First time you heard Open Arms.
Yeah. Dude, it's like I remember getting the soundtrack and then
Junior high.
I had it on
Junior high.
I had it on cassette, and then it got eaten up, and then I was like, you couldn't find it. And to buy another cassette, it was like back in that day, it was like I don't know, like
Just get
35,
another
like
Columbia record deal.
like
and pay another penny.
$35, man, to buy another cassette. 35. That's back when it cost like what $10.
Yeah, how many guns could you buy with that today?
$35. I can't. You couldn't even buy a box of bullets for $35.
But you could get a,
boxes.
but you could get a good soundtrack. That's for sure. But anyways, yeah. Anyways, back to gun show.
I know it went from guns to heavy metal, the soundtrack.
Well, they were playing good music there.
Yes,
Picked up some
they
really
were.
good beef jerky.
Oh,
Had a lot of those. Had a guy that was making homegrown crossbows, and he
Homegrown
had
crossbows.
the little bitty ones for kids. And I'm looking at this going, what could possibly go wrong? You know those the long toothpicks that you use for like the sausages or the
Yeah.
little meatballs? He was turning those into darts. And he built a little crossbow, and you could shoot them, and they went about 10 feet and would bury themselves about halfway into a styrofoam
Dude,
target.
how we would love to have that when we were kids.
How
We
many
had
kids?
them.
Well, actually,
we
we
had
actually-
them. Toothpick and straws.
Yeah, we actually we
Put a little
did.
wad behind it.
Yeah,
So I was surprised at the amount of people there. There was busloads of people getting dropped off and going in there. They had a line. When I got there around 10, and there was a line to get in.
Did you ever go out into the boondocks, find some cactus that had the yellow flowers on them,
Make little darts.
and then you take the little thing out the center of the flower
yeah.
and
pistol.
put one of the cactus thorns through it and make darts
and
Never done
throw
that.
it at Baby Lee.
at whoever's available.
Yeah.
I remember. Never did that. I remember. This was the late '80s, and I was in the army. I went to Japan. Shit. No, I went to Panama. And of course, we're all hanging out in the barracks, getting drunk and shit. And of course, one of the guys had a blowgun,
What could possibly go wrong?
and
Dude, I bet you $1 I can't shoot that in your
and then
ass.
I forget the dude was like no neck type, just he was a big dude, and nobody fucked with him. But he had this blowgun had the darts, and he was like walking around the barracks, and because you go for your room and you got to go to the latrine, and people come walking by and he'd shoot him in the back shoot him in the ass, and you got this fucking dart, because it was a long fucking, you got this long
Big, long
skewer
steel dart.
with a piece of cotton on the end, that's what it was, the wadding, and yeah, it's like
I had
the
plenty
shit
of those.
we did, man. It's got shot with blowguns and
Had those fancy
BB guns and
the little well, it's a slingshot with a tube, but you put an arrow in there.
yep.
Pull it back. They had a bunch of those. They had some wacky stuff. No MREs. No. They did have a table of survival food. The guy had canned survival food. So it was like the MRE pack, and instead of it being in plastic, it was
Those
in
sea
metal.
rations.
Yeah, kind of
They
like a sea
called
ration
those
or a
crickets.
So
There's a table of crickets.
And first of all, I was watching the news, and the guy was talking about, how they want us to eat bugs, crickets, and it's like you can't digest an exoskeleton. It's bad on your system, It's gonna tear you up.
a little extra fiber to clean out. A little colon blow.
You better grind it up fucking pretty damn good, because it's gonna
Eating mealworms.
gouge you up on the way. Anyways, we're back gun show. Yeah,
What are we talking about?
gun show.
Gun show. Show us your guns.
Tell me about the tattoos.
Which one?
Your gun tattoos.
Let's just talk about the two that. Well, you got the two with the braid, with the Celtic braid and the
Let's
skulls.
start with an arm.
Let's start with those
Let's
two.
start
Oh,
with
the
your
arms,
left
arms
arm.
are the same.
No,
You got the exact same tattoos on both arms?
Okay, this is chaos, and this is
Hold on.
anarchy. So if you're in a wrestling mode, you're stuck between anarchy and chaos.
Show them.
They can see that.
okay.
No.
So what about the next ones up with the skulls?
Just a band.
Just a band.
Band.
What'd they sing?
It's a rock and roll. It's an American band.
Metal?
They worked out really well in Europe because it scared the hell out of the locals because they look a lot like Russian jail tattoos, which they're not. So I've never been in a Russian jail, but they looked enough.
I got a book on Russian prison tattoos.
They looked enough like it so that they'd look at me and they'd think a little bit and then they would move on.
Yeah, I learned how to do some scratching, so I wanted to do that.
I just read up on how to be a prison bitch.
It
You're
worked out.
selling your booty for cigarettes.
Hey, just a little Vaseline and a smile. You can get a
I like
long
little
way.
grape jelly when I'm tossing my salad.
It's amazing what you can get accomplished, huh?
You can go far. You can go far in this world.
Got a little,
Well,
little lip
petroleum
gloss,
jelly and some happiness.
lip gloss and Kool-Aid.
No, thank you.
Didn't have any of that at the gun show either.
They didn't have any of that.
Although,
You went to the wrong gun show.
I guess so.
Sorry about that.
There was as many women buying long guns as there were men, which is
Of course. How many of them bought short guns?
pistol. No, there was
None. They all wanted the long gun. All the women wanted the big long
big
guns.
girthy long gun.
That's how it goes. I understand.
I did see
I know how
a
to play
couple
the
of
game.
pink Glocks, and I thought of you. So
As you should.
You still carrying your pink lock?
It carries me.
All right, continue.
Now wait, moving on up the arm.
it's a
Expose yourself, man.
It's a dragon.
Dragon?
It-
Is that a snow dragon? Is that an
It's an
Alaskan,
Alaskan
snow dragon?
And then this one.
Full circle. Full circle, guys. Yeah. And
that's my Nordic tattoo.
is that your sandstorm thingy? What was that sandstorm? What did you say? Somebody commented about some sandstorm. Arabian
Arabian
sandstorm.
sandstorm.
Arabian sandstorm.
No,
I still don't know what
have
that
a
is.
tattoo for one of those. So I got this one done in Pflugerville.
What?
Yeah.
How long ago did you get that done?
6-7 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So the rest of these got done, and this one I got done in Vegas. These I got done in Asia. So
You got an anarchy one too.
no,
No? I thought you did.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay. I thought it was on the, okay. What? Oh,
No,
so you got a
that's-
skull on the back, the
that's-
forearm there.
big skulls. Yeah,
You got one on the other side? Yeah.
symmetrical. Same.
You've got the ruler on the inside of the thigh.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
It's all about the
You
pink
got-
Glock.
You must be this tall to ride.
That's good.
Damn it.
And then there's that tattoo on your ass.
If you can read this, you're standing too close.
And exit only.
Property of face.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of bats that start really small and then get bigger as they're flying out of a cave.
The Bat Cave.
I remember a girl that was an AIT with. She's like, I'm going to get a tattoo. I'm going to get 2 W's on my butt cheeks. And I'm like, 2 W's? She says, yeah. So when I bend over, it says, wow. I'm like, oh, my God.
And I won't get pregnant if they do it in my booty.
It's like, fucking people.
Precisely.
I'm wondering if she actually did it.
I don't think so.
Hand me that 8-ball. We're gonna find out.
It's low on fluid, but we can work on it. Let's see.
Did she get the wow on her ass?
I know a guy that's got you.
Can you get it?
Man, it's reading all of them. It says everything.
I know a dude that got URNAME on his butt. Your name.
Wait a minute, gun show. Right? Gun show?
Didn't see
Yeah,
any
we're-
tattoos at the gun. I did see a tattoo gun at the gun show.
A what?
A tattoo gun you could buy with the little gun kit.
Did you see tattoo?
No, but it's probably
know why?
because there was too many.
There was no
Well,
pa-
he's dead.
There was no planes.
dead.
Hervé
Yeah.
Villachez. is
Hervé
dead.
Villachez is dead.
There was no
You're not gonna
planes
see it.
either. So
You
There was
see
no
the
plane. You can't
from
fly in.
inside. But there was.
or say
You couldn't hardly move around. There were
Deplane.
so many people in there, and everybody was buying stuff.
that's crazy.
So-
That's actually really good. Because I mean, that just goes to show that people are not straying away from this.
No, everybody
Every-
was in a pretty good mood. Everybody was pretty jovial. I didn't hear any anti this or anti that.
Nobody outside picketing. You know,
We buy back
no blue or
guns.
purple hair people.
We
out
buy
there.
back guns.
Yeah, there was a lot of that going on.
Gun buyback. Go to a gun show. to do gun buyback. Yeah, I'm going to buy this gun and sell it back to you.
Yeah, and they would turn it right back around, take it to the other end of the table, and resell it.
What was it? I don't know if it was in San Antonio or it was somewhere in Texas. They did did this gun buyback.
San Antonio and Austin both did one.
Okay, one of the locations, in it was basically any gun, no questions asked.
$100 gift card.
Yeah, well, and I forget I don't know what the return was, but anyways, this person had made all of these homemade shotguns. It was basically went to Lowe's, got these 2x4s, a piece of pipe, made these homemade shotguns, sold them back at let's just say $400 a piece. And, he spent like $100 and got back, 1,000 times what he spent.
Dum-dums that did it in San Antonio were given $100 HEB gift cards, and HEB wasn't initially aware of why the city was buying so many
Gift cards.
So they were like, hey, wait a minute, you got to tell us if you're going to do that. But the commies that run the local city council, Nuremberg, I guess
He's a douchebag.
Yeah,
mayor.
he's a scumbag. And Courage, what the hell is the name of the...
Yeah, Courage. I don't remember
him and the police chief, or him and the sheriff, were together on this gun. There were some gun tubers that showed up to buy guns from people that were in line.
Yep.
And they ran them off.
Well, there was one of them. He was a guy running for
Brandon Herrera.
Yeah, he was one of them that was there, and he was recognized by one of the police officers. But because he was because it was at the Alamo Dome, and I guess he was right there on the road, and people driving by, and it was like, we'll buy guns, and then it kind of had to squash him, even though that
Yeah.
hey, dealer. That's a dealer.
There's a lot of gun tubers.
But
in
people
the San
were
Antonio
giving up.
Metro.
People didn't want to sell to people. They wanted to take their guns
They wanted
and
them
give them to
destroyed.
people so they could destroy them. It's like,
Didn't
why?
make sense. I don't know.
I don't understand that logic.
I don't get it.
Why didn't you just take it in your backyard and cut it up?
Yeah, they could say.
Why do you need to? You don't need to bring it in to do that.
I guess they just really wanted $100 gift cards from HEB.
It's like, that's just retarded. I thought.
Profoundly.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
I don't know why they were. Well, a lot of
I mean-
guns were old and broken, and I mean,
Well,
the
then-
only people that were
Then put
making
it in your fucking burn pit and just
well,
hammer
and
it in the
all,
ground
all
and
the,
hang a plant
all
off
the
of it.
cartel guys were sitting there taking pictures, and they go, "Okay, we got the guy and got his license plate of his vehicle, and
Yeah.
we know this dude doesn't have any guns at his house. So
None.
Put
Because
him on
guess
the
what?
list."
They're all fucking being destroyed.
Coincidence? I think not.
Reed Brothers.